Tonight, the defense team for Delphi double murder suspect Richard Allen is questioning the evidence that the state laid out in its probable cause affidavit, which led to Allen's arrest in October. Thanks so much for joining us tonight at 10. I'm Dan Spieler.
And I'm Aaliyah Blackburn in for Bierschel Edmay. Tonight, Allen's attorney shared their first statement since the judge overseeing the case ordered redacted court documents to be unsealed earlier this week. Now, here are a few key points. Allen's lawyers argue Allen contacted police and voluntarily told them he was on the trail the day Abby Williams and Libby German were killed. They challenged the scientific evidence that linked a bullet found at the scene to a gun found in Allen's house. They say he did not dispose of the gun, clothes, or vehicle since the killings, and they say his vehicle does not look like the one described by witnesses that day.
Abby and Libby were found dead near the Monon High Bridge in Delphi in 2017, one day after getting dropped off for a hike. The probable cause doesn't specifically say how they were killed. The charging document says Allen killed the teens while committing or attempting to commit kidnapping. He was arrested in October and is charged with 2 counts of felony murder.
Allen's lawyers argued for the probable cause to be unsealed, and in their statement they say Allen, quote, has nothing to hide. Tonight, we're going through the court documents and the statement from Allen's team.
Fox 59's Eric Graves walks us through the arguments that both sides are making now. Eric?
The biggest piece of evidence revealed in the probable cause was a bullet found at the crime scene linked back to a gun owned by Richard Allen. Now his attorneys are calling out the process used, saying it's anything but science.
For the first time since the redacted probable cause behind Richard Allen's arrest has gone public, his defense attorneys share their thoughts. A 3-page statement sent to Fox 59 details their concerns and questions about the documents. First, Allen's defense team says he came forward voluntarily about being on the bridge the day Abby Williams and Libby German went missing. They say Allen gave his statement to a conservation officer outside of a Delphi grocery store, saying he saw 3 teenage girls on the trail that day. He then did not hear from law enforcement until October of this year. In the probable cause document, police say Allen told an officer he saw the 3 girls and no one else. It also mentions multiple witnesses, including 3 teenage girls, who say they saw 1 adult male on the trail that day. In video released by ISP, you see a man walking on the Monon High Bridge in blue jeans and a jacket who tells the girls. Police believe the man on the bridge is Allen. Allen's wife confirmed to police he owns a blue Carhartt jacket. A search warrant executed for Richard Allen's house turned up jackets, boots, guns, knives, and more. State police say a gun found in Allen's home was linked back to a bullet found between Abby and Libby's bodies, thanks to ballistic analysis at a lab. Allen's attorneys questioned the analysis of the bullet, saying it is safe to say the discipline of tool mark identification, ballistics, is anything but a science. The defense attorneys also say the prosecutors are stretching the facts by saying Richard Allen's Ford Focus matched a car seen by witnesses parked near the trail. The probable cause says multiple witnesses say they saw a car similar to a PT Cruiser, small SUV, or smart car. The defense says those cars are not similar to Allen's Ford Focus. The defense also points out that in the 5 years since first talking to police, Allen did not get rid of his car, gun, clothing, alter his appearance, or move. Just went back to his job at the local CVS. Allen's attorneys say they're confused by the discrepancies between the documents and what Carroll County Prosecutor Nick McLeland has said, pointing out McLeland said in court there is reason to believe there is another suspect, but there is no mention of a potential accomplice in the probable cause.
The defense attorneys added they argued for the release of the probable cause document because Allen has nothing to hide. During that November court hearing, Prosecutor McLeland argued to keep the document sealed. Allen's attorneys say they've already been inundated with tips to help prove Allen is innocent. In the studio, Eric Graves, Fox 59 News.
Eric, thank you. Allen's defense team also calls out the Carroll County Sheriff's Office and says Allen's arrest came weeks before the election for sheriff.
Now, we asked the Sheriff's Office for a response to the statement. Sheriff Tobe Lesenby says in part, I feel a court of law is the proper and impartial setting for this matter to be vetted and not within the dominion of speculation or assumption of a public or social media arena. Now, also new today, Judge Francis Gull set a new hearing for next month to decide on motions for a gag order and change of venue.
January 13th, that's the next time we expect to see Richard Allen back in the courtroom. The Carroll County prosecutor, Nicholas McClelland, is asking for that gag order in this case, which would legally ban Allen, attorneys, law enforcement, family members, and others from talking about the case.